Hello. So I have Stephanie helping me today and my nocturnal daughter that I always talk about videotaping because she is not ready yet. So I'm going to show you some scribble name art. I don't know what to call it. I modeled Elizabeth because she has the longest name in our class. And I started with writing out her name. And then you want to decide which letter, you need to figure out which letter is the middle letter. And her A was her middle letter. So I looked at my paper and I eyed the middle of my paper and I made her A. And then what I did with her name is I made each letter bigger. So I did the B, then I did the Z, the E, and each time I got bigger as I got away from the A. And then to choose my colors, you want to choose like 3 colors for the name part. And I tried to choose brighter colors and some of Elizabeth's favorite, and yellow made me think of her because she is so sunshiny and bright. Then I went with these colors for the outside, and you want about 4 colors. The change I would have made is I would have reversed this darker color for this bright green color. So I would have put this bright green in Elizabeth's name and moved that color to my outside. So I think having some bright and then some dark, but you want contrasting colors. So I'm gonna model Rhea's name because she has a short name and it would not be a name that you wanna start small and go big because she only has 4 letters in her name, as we all know. So anyhow, to get started, the first thing you're gonna do is put the person's name on your paper. And it's always good to kind of see, since we know it's 4 letters, the A, Y are going to be in the middle of your page. We don't want it all towards this side. We don't want it all towards this side. So I'm gonna look towards the middle of my page and put her A and Y. So I'm gonna do my A. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this little design. So there's my A for Rhea. Then I'm going to continue the same design, try to, and do my Y. And you might have to erase, a few times to get it right, but there's my AY. Now I just need to add my R and my other A. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other A. And then as I look over on this side, at this other A, there I go. Now I'm gonna go to my R. How am I going to do this? Okay. And there's my R. So there's Rhea's name. My next step is to start on any edge of my paper and draw a squiggly line off the edge, start at another edge and draw another squiggly line. So wherever you see big spaces, just continue to draw random lines, trying to make each section a little bit smaller. And when you are satisfied, that's when you'll start your coloring. And I would start by just coloring Rhea's name. Sorry, Rhea, but I did choose camouflage colors. Actually, that's for my outside. So for your name, I'm going to use the blue, green, white, and gray. for just your name. So I'm going to begin by doing so you're gonna color in the lines of one part of your name. And the trick is to not have any two colors, any two the same color touch. So you kind of have to figure out what each piece is going to be in your mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this as my white. And of course, as you know, white doesn't show up. So I'm just gonna kind of try to remember that that's white. And then I'm gonna do my gray. Oh, and see the gray goes all the way around. That's kind of a weird shape. And I'm gonna color. And as you continue, there might be times it gets a little bit difficult to try to not have two colors touch, but like right here, it's gonna be white again because I don't want the blue or the gray. So this will be my white piece. And now you can see this is a big piece here. What color do I want? Gray or the blue? And I think I'm gonna go with the blue. And I'm just gonna outline the part I'm coloring. And so I'll color that part, and then I'll come down and try to choose, this part will be gray. I'll leave the tip white. I'll color this part white. And then I'll make the tip over here gray. So that would just be the R in Rhea's name once I'm done filling in this blue. And when we look back over at Elizabeth, I did the same thing. So I used 3 different colors for each letter of her name, and I tried to spread them out so that none of them touched. If that does happen, then just make it one big piece and use the same color. You will have mistakes. Up here I kind of had a mistake. I had this color green and then I went ahead and so it kind of looks like it continues, and it wasn't supposed to do that. So you can fix your mistakes. So don't get upset with yourself if you go out of lines or anything, just fill it in with the same color. But anyhow, it's all about not having two colors touch, you know, unless they're at a point, and have fun. Okay, Stephanie is now going to model Xander's name, and she is going to model an easier way of making the letters of your name. So she's gonna, again, look for the center, and we decided that Xander's name has 2 letters that are in the middle, D, N and D. So she's gonna start with the N. So you just make the letter, and then you will make it a block style.
Should I go outside or inside?
And as you can see, you're allowed to erase, and then you erase the lines. So there you have your block style letters. Let's watch her make the D.
E-R.
So again, she just made a normal D, and then you go back and make the block letters. You all can do this, I already know. And then you erase the lines. You can do this. Have fun. I want to see your final product. Send me a picture. So we have colors.